Hello, hello. Welcome back to another episode of the Board Shorts and Banter podcast, people. Mate, response from the last video, wild.
Was it?
Yeah. Obviously, like it's a show wrap-up video, so people do love them. But honestly, people, we really do appreciate the support. On
Fucking
the
hell,
video
600 views on YouTube.
Yeah. And but
Bro.
the thing is as well, though, like I think what the number is cool, but what's cool is how many views you get within like the first day.
Yeah.
And I think within the first day it was already at like 300. So that just goes to show like you guys are coming back and you're liking the content. So honestly, me and Josh really do appreciate you just sitting there wasting a few hours of your life just listening to us talk absolute waffle. You know?
Yeah, buddy.
But anyway, Josh, how are you today, mate? I saw you sipping on a Coke there.
I've just got it out the fridge, but I am also debating. I've got a Monster in the fridge in my car.
Nah, run with the Coke, mate. Let's backload the caffeine a little bit today.
Okay.
Raw dog
All
it,
right.
and then push it towards you. Are you training today?
Yeah, bro. Got leg day today.
Oh yeah, save your caffeine for that, mate.
It was obviously meant to be a peak week, so if it was peak week, then I would have had push.
Right, got you. Okay.
But I've ended up with legs. And I was meant to train push with one of my clients, and then obviously, due to my kind of like uncertainty on what I am doing this week, not that there's uncertainty now, but there was uncertainty a few days ago. So obviously weren't too sure on what I was going to be doing show day wise this week. Turns out I'm not actually doing anything show day wise this week. I've got 5 people over 2 days competing at the PCA. So rather than lightning striking twice in the same place, I'm just going to go and be coach mode.
Fair, mate. I think, I mean, yeah, definitely don't want lightning striking in the same place twice, do you? And
Nope. That's when
I
you
think it's
start
a
building a
smart thing, mate.
reputation
I
for
think-
yourself for being shit.
yeah, I think it's I don't think there's too much you can do to like adjust things to allow yourself to be able to do it, if that makes sense. I mean, unless maybe you had a coach yourself, I don't know, like someone to really take that pressure off you, you know?
Oh, mate, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot that I hired a coach. God damn. Yeah, there's actually loads of things to talk about in today's podcast. We obviously had the UKDFBA at the weekend. I've made some big moves, and I'm really happy about them. Shall I name drop the coach, or shall I wait until next week?
Let's wait.
Let's wait. All right, okay.
Yeah,
They need to earn the stripes, to be fair. I can't go giving them this kind of advertising.
Yeah, we got blue balls a little bit, you know?
Yeah. But honestly, right, it's the right decision, right? I told Tom about it yesterday. I've only told like a few people. One person guessed it right, so shout out to Nora, my client, for guessing it right. Who would be taking the reins? But a lot of people guessing AJ, a lot of people guessing Zyke, a few people guessed Lewis, and it's none of them. It's someone that is pretty unknown, but has an unbelievable record at landing the plane.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's all I'm going to say about that. We'll wait until next week, or the week after, or whenever I actually step on stage and have something to show for their efforts.
Yeah, but I think it's honestly, it's been a smart move. I think even just having that little bit of pressure taken off of you, again, like I know your absolute priority is your clients, but then equally, you don't want to be a shit competitor, do you?
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
smart move, mate, 100%. And I think even for myself as well, that's why with an autoimmune condition, even just me going forward, it's just less stress, just having someone to, kind of like, I think did we say this in the last podcast, or was it just me and you talking about it, like even like with Finn, for instance, like when he competed last in 2023, just the amount of sheer volume of people that he had on stage, you could see it 100% reflected in his physique, you know. Not that he didn't look bad, because he looked sick, but I think
He indirectly won a British title.
Yeah. So, but could he have done even better?
Maybe. Who knows? We will have to wait and see in the fullness of time, Thomas. But yeah, look, life's good. I am pretty lean at the minute.
Yeah, you're on a little venge arc right at the moment. Like Josh has lost about like 5 kilograms since the Supernaturals.
I've lost 2.5. Little over 2.5, 2.7 now.
Tell you what though, 2.5 kilo at that point in prep is still a lot of weight.
Bro, I'm feeling it. I've got a cold. Yeah, it's been fun, but I feel like this last week, and this next 2 weeks, it's going to be that period of time that you look back on in months to come, in years to come, and you're like, yeah, I took it there. Yeah. And this is the point where, like, I've always found that I learn the most about myself. I learn the most about the human body, and I always end up changing my expectations of clients based off of what I do in this period of time. Like, I feel like I'm post-Germany at the minute.
Really?
And that's great. Yeah. Locked in, and like any kind of emotional feeling towards my body, it's gone. And again, having someone else going, yeah, you're good, put your foot on the accelerator, or no, sack off tonight's cardio and go to bed early. Like, it helps. Yeah, we're just locked in, and we're making moves.
Robot mode, mate. It's needed
Big
sometimes.
Time.
Yeah. But I think I actually, do you know what? I recorded a reel on it, something I want to talk about today. And I think we briefly touched on a similar thing in last podcast, but I recorded a reel the other day, as you do, talking about this. And I also heard something yesterday, which has just like reinforced my thought process on this. And that is just, do you know when you get people that come into like bodybuilding and they do well straight off the bat?
Yeah.
Like they just start winning shows, and then, you know, they get to a high level, and there comes a point where they just start losing. And then when they start losing, that incredible athlete just falls off the face of the earth. Because I've heard something this week, which is like a similar kind of story.
Is it someone that I've competed against?
Potentially. Potentially. Very, like, incredible competitor. And when things all of a sudden don't start going in a good direction anymore, it's like...
Can you text me the name? Because I'm not liking this guessing in my head of who it is.
Is
it Christophoros?
Maybe.
Is it Christophoros?
I think potentially. I don't know.
Mate, I'm happy to name drop. I think it's such a poor mindset.
Yeah. Like I'm not here to call anyone out. All I see.
It's not calling anyone out, mate.
Insane physique.
Yeah, and a pussy mindset. Yeah.
Like there's a difference between having a champion physique, which he clearly does have, and then there's obviously not having the right mindset to take you all the way. And it's a prime example of genetics and hard work will only take you so far. But you need to have the right mindset on your shoulders, or right head on your shoulders, sorry, to be able to take you all the fucking way.
Can you remember a few years ago where people used to be like, it might have been Cuba that started it, but it just used to be like, what's your minerals? What are your minerals? You know, like, do you have the right minerals for being a bodybuilder?
Yeah.
And it ended up becoming a little bit of a meme, but like most memes, it ends up coming round again as being like, yeah, that's still... It may have had the piss took out of it, but goddamn, it's so true.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, do you have the right minerals for being a bodybuilder? Yeah. And there's a few people that don't.
Yeah.
And I hope that they never step on stage again, because you don't help the sport in any way, shape or form by being such a drip.
What's a more romantic story, or like a cooler fucking story, I think, is coming in, not maybe doing so well at the start. I'm not saying this just because this is my story, right? Trying to romanticize myself, but I think it's much more of a fun story. Either coming in on top, going down to the bottom, and then fucking coming back up again, or like the redemption story, or maybe, for instance, starting from the bottom and then building your way up. You know, being on top all the time that you've ever fucking competed, in my opinion, it's just not as fun. It's not as good of a story.
There's no romance there, is there?
No.
I fully agree with you. I fully agree with you. Now, as an individual, as an athlete, what would you rather have? Complete domination for 5 years, or this kind of like weird
as
trajectory.
an athlete. I genuinely don't think I would appreciate it as much if I came in and just won from day one.
Mm.
And I think there's so many lessons to be learnt in loss.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not even just like, it hasn't even helped me in bodybuilding. It's helped me outside of that as well. Like, for instance, if like relationships or business, like you got to learn how to eat shit.
Yeah.
So I don't even think of it from like the standpoint of like, oh, I just want to be a bodybuilding champion. Like, it's helped me in other areas of my life. And I think when you give up on something, like you lose at something, whether it's a bodybuilding show, whether it's something in life, whether, you know, that business idea doesn't work out and you just give up, you are literally instilling into yourself to be able to give up more over and over and over again with other things in your life. And I don't think that's like a a good thing to instill yourself, because when you do a habit once, you're more likely to repeat it again and again and again. So you need to be just careful.
No, I'm completely with you. And you see this, like, you know, take the coaching and competitor, let's say, route as, you know, parallels. You see quite a lot of people in bodybuilding that win, then go into coaching, and then it's like really, really, really fucking easy for them to pick up clients. And then all of a sudden they lose interest, or the drop off, fall off the face of the earth, because it's been so easy for a period of time, and they've not witnessed the struggle. They don't know what to do once shit hits the fan. And there's quite a few people that are coming to my mind that I really don't want to name drop. I don't mind name dropping Christophoros as being a bit of a drip because he lives in Cyprus. But there's a few people that have that weak mindset when it comes to coaching as well. And yeah, there's some people that are local to us, Tom. If I speak, I'm in big trouble.
Me.
You big
I was
drip.
top, bro. I won the Northerns, and then since then, mate, like I was just falling off the face of the earth, you know.
Can you see Winnie?
Oh,
look at that little doggy. Shall we have a little Winnie update, and then we'll go on to the UKDFBA?
Yes, let's get a first of all, let's get a body check. Let's get a size sausage length.
Serious sausage.
Is that a strawberry?
What do you think, Winnie?
There,
Whoa.
Why's she got strawberry?
She got strawberry on her neck.
Why's she got strawberry on her neck?
Because Annabella's little brother bought it for her.
It's pretty cute.
Yeah, she loves it. She loves the strawberry. Yeah, mate, get on your bed.
Has she ever actually ate a strawberry?
Probably. She's probably eaten quite a few things, mate. She ate a door wedge the other day.
She ate a door wedge?
Yeah.
Did it come out in, like, healthy?
Yeah. Came out in chunks.
Nice. Good girl.
Took a photo of it just to, remind myself.
How old is she now?
7 months.
What's the number one thing you've learned about having a dog? Since having a dog, sorry.
Oh, it's relentless.
Okay, but what's it taught about you? What's it taught yourself about yourself?
I don't think it's taught me anything. It's definitely affirmed that I am a very caring person. Mm-hmm. Like, from day one, she has been my baby, and she's still my baby now.
You've turned it into like a big wet sponge, haven't you?
Yeah, but this happens with like clients as well, where like they'll tell me something, or like they'll tell me their life story, and then I'm like, oh fucking hell, I'll do anything for you. Fuck my show day.
You're an empath.
Yeah, I think I'm. I used to think that I wasn't.
Yeah.
But I'm very much on that vein now.
Yeah. I've always thought that I was like I think one of the main things a dog can teach you is like patience as well.
Yeah.
Big time. Especially when you get caught up in the whirlwind of life and you've had like, you function off your own schedule, your own times. Now it's like, oh, you're now working around this little living thing that's like dependent on you pretty much, Yeah. And you have to bend your time around that. So patience was like one of the main things that I learned. Big time.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, she's such a good little egg. Right. UKDFBA.
Okay.
Okay.
What is the latest in the UKDFBA?
Right. I have been told, in fact, I'm going to reread the message right now, just so that I can confirm that what I'm about to say is true or untrue. Putting a post out Wednesday, just keep you aware, bud. Right. This podcast goes live on Thursday.
It does.
That to me is a big green light.
Okay then.
So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we can confirm that Mr. Lee Kemp is no longer El Presidente of the UKDFBA.
That's pretty mad. How long have they've been around since 2011?
Crazy.
Yeah. Mad.
100% the right move. Lee, if you are listening, because you obviously have listened to a few episodes, thank you for your service towards natural bodybuilding. For the majority of the time, you have been an absolute saviour, and you've helped drive the sport in the right direction for a period of time. I think you've absolutely handed over the baton at the right point. You could have maybe done it 2 years ago, and that would have been even better. But better late than never.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. I'm grateful for a lot of the UKDFBA because I wouldn't probably be doing what I'm doing right now without it. So like the impact it's had on natural bodybuilding has been huge, but there does come a time where change needs to happen, I think, and I think that time is just now. So yeah, like absolutely served the natural bodybuilding community for years, literally since 2011. So thank you very much, Lee. Although
have you not listened to? Have you not listened to anything that Lee's ever said? He's been doing this way longer. I think he started the year that I was born.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was working with the NPA previously. Do your research, Tom. The bloke's been around for forever and a day.
Yeah, no, I know he has. I've seen like the old photos of him and stuff like that. But yeah, although we are the Whoppers, still grateful, because he's done a lot for the sport. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well, mate, we wouldn't be able to have our backpacks and stickers on our backpacks and all the rest of it, and walk around coaching people on show days and walking around in our underwear or cock socks on in the car park if it wasn't for Lee. So, eternally grateful.
Fuck yeah, true. Right, should we pull up their Instagram?
Yeah, go for it.
Cool. Share screen. There we go.
Oh, and by the way, Christian, who has been the vice president, is going to be taking over. And I've invited Christian onto the podcast to discuss changes going forward, why the move was made, all the rest of it. So I know I'm a WMBF pro. Tom knows he's a UK UP pro. But our passion and our love is natural men's physique. Competing, competitors, promotion, however you want to word it. So, yeah.
Honestly,
everyone's welcome.
I don't have any biases at all, like towards any federations. Genuinely, do I prefer directions? Maybe, some elements of some federations over others. Yeah, but I don't have I'm not paid to say anything. I'm just our opinions, isn't it?
Yeah.
But anyway,
yeah.
For the betterment of the sport, that's all we're here for. So, anyway, these are the winners of the show. Do we have any photos?
Go on tagged photos. I've seen that's reels. Next one.
God. Tech support.
There's absolutely loads of photos from the show, and right. I'll be honest with you, mate. There's been a lot of pro cards handed out, which I'm all for. Yeah,
T. Scott. Obviously, one of Finn's boys.
Yes,
I think he calls him Mr. Bubbles. He looked pretty damn gnarly.
Did he win the novice overall? What day is that? Yeah, he's defo novice overall, isn't it? Yeah, he's wicked. He's got so much muscle.
Good quads.
Yeah,
good quads. Yeah, decent. I'm not too sure. This is classic physique, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
Hey, it's Abby.
Yeah.
I had 3 clients compete at the show. I had Abby, who's on the screen right now. I had Val, and I had Henry Parfit. Val was the only person to place. She placed second on a split decision in novice bikini.
Right.
Abby did open figure as her first ever show. She placed sixth.
That's a big ask, that, isn't it?
Mate,
It
was ridiculous. She sent over the list of names of people that were in the class, and I saw it. I was like, you know when you know people's names?
Yeah.
Rather than people's Instagrams, you know that they're going to be good.
Who was in their class?
Oh, do you know what? Just get the photos up. That's not him, that's Masters. I have seen some photos. I watched Jake were live on. Was she in it? No, she wasn't. I think she won women's bodybuilding.
Okay.
Oh, Ella on fire. Oh dear, I don't want this to be one of them show day reviews where we're not like on it.
It's hard to find.
So
photos.
yeah, it's so tough, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, she looks like she's cleaned up.
Yeah, oh bloody hell, she has indeed. Who's she?
Jesus. What did she win?
Everything. She won the fucking WWE.
She has. Look at that belt. Fucking hell. Anyway. Yeah. It's hard to review, isn't it?
It is very hard to review. I'll tell you one person that we can review because he has actually messaged me to request that.
Okay, who's that?
We review him. And that is the man with his very unique shorts.
Very unique. Oh, Prince. Yes, Prince.
Prince messaged me. Hey Josh, I hope you're doing fantastic. I couldn't help but wonder if you and the team had a chance to check out the weekend's UKDFBA show. I also have a blast watching you guys. Seriously, I can't help but crack up, especially when you playfully jab me for rocking those infamous board shorts. Bro, they're not board shorts. They are from Primark, and that is fine. But they are not board shorts. It's just search DE space Prince PRINS. There he is.
The Prince of Fit. He's private.
Of course he's private. No, Jesus. Anyway, he says, can't wait to hear your thoughts. Just to share, I'm pretty thrilled about my achievements. Already snagged 15 medals. Jesus, 15 firsts, 1 silver, 2 bronze. Plus I've got 5 pro cards and overalls under my belt, all while sporting those criticised shorts. I'll tell you what then, mate. Right, these bad boys, these, fuck off.
Yeah, fleece. Get the fleece shorts
Actually,
out.
I'm just gonna grab them before Winnie starts chewing them.
Yeah, probably a good
That would
idea.
be a bad time.
Yeah, I can't see any photos of Prince, unfortunately, which is a little
He's
bit.
there.
Oh, sorry, he's here. Yeah, and there they are, the infamous fleece blue shorts.
The infamous. Yeah. So, Prince, congratulations. I don't think it was much of a challenge for him, from what I've seen.
We actually had Mr. Kempsford's boy in the overall from the Masters.
Oh shit! Did he win the Masters?
Yeah, he won the Masters. He went into the overall.
Oh, bro, get him up.
Yeah.
Get Will's Instagram. Winnie, are you all right, pal?
Will Kempsford. Yeah, this is the thing with UKDFBA shows is doing stuff like this, reviewing the shows is really, really cool. But it's hard to do it when we don't have the content there to do it, isn't it?
Yeah.
So this is Will's boy that won.
Shredded. Good work, Will.
Pretty damn peeled. Yeah, so he went into overall, obviously against Prince. I think Prince is just, he had the condition, he had the fullness, he's just balanced, isn't he, you know?
Yeah.
I think we saw Prince earlier in the season. He looked a lot more tired than he did right now.
Yeah, I was going to say, whatever Prince has done between Naturals 3 and now, it's done wonders, because this looks fresh. This looks like he can go again for another 4 weeks. Was it? Yeah, it was. He came second at the PCA show.
Yeah. So yeah, he's revitalized himself. He's come back. He's got the overall win. Did he get did all of these people in this shot here get a pro card as well?
I am assuming so.
Got you. Do we have any more information in regards to what the actual next steps and what you gain access to essentially with a UKDFBA pro card is?
Bro, MBW Pro Show.
Is the okay? Right, and then
Yep.
I'm assuming then next. I mean, is the MBW going to be the only pro show going forward for the UKDFBA?
Well, they've got all the access to that DFBA bollocks, so I would imagine that there's some random ones that they can go and jump in on.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah,
What are you laughing at?
interesting. I mean, it's the first year they've brought out the card, and maybe like Christian's got some big. We can talk to him about it, can't we?
Yeah. We can literally speak to the man himself, the
Yeah.
new Presidente.
El Presidente. But no, honestly, it looked like a pretty sick show, to be honest.
I have so many questions to ask Christian. Do you know, like, one of the first ones that comes into my mind is, are you going to be doing shows at the Ben Hall still?
Yeah.
It just doesn't look fit for purpose, to be honest.
I mean, they've improved the stage, but
Yeah, I know, but you've been to PCA shows.
yeah.
To be fair, though, Christian's still an active competitor.
Yeah.
So he will know as a competitor what good setup looks like, and equally what bad setup looks like.
Yeah. But yeah, I would want to bring up some more photos and review it, but we just don't have them, unfortunately, to actually review.
Yeah,
But it did look like a very good show. Little shout out to Mr. Foster Nasser.
yes, Foster Nosa.
Foster Nosa, sorry. Lewis's boy obviously hopped into bodybuilding. He is an ex-men's physique guy. And you know, when you look at some of those men's physique boys and you're just like, yeah, you're just a bit too, almost too big.
Yeah,
Too much of a
Can
bodybuilder.
you remember the drama that surrounded Foster last year?
With shaving his legs?
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking hell, mate. If you'd have shaved your legs last year, look at him. Christ, you'd have won everything, son.
You had that under there,
Hiding
Foster,
all
Jesus.
that mass underneath that leg hair.
Yeah, wild. Absolutely
Yeah.
wild. Was it, is that one of Adam's boys that won the show then?
You ask a great question. I think so.
Like something Matador, isn't it? I think,
Matador.
Let me bring up Adam's account quickly.
Adam Powell. I
this
wonder
is-
how.
Sorry, people. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Done.
mint.
Yeah, ridiculous.
DL Matador. What a great name. Bet he didn't get bullied at school, did he, with a surname like that? Matador.
No, I wouldn't want to bully him, that's for sure.
No.
Yeah.
Fuck with
he's-
Matador. Jesus. He's
yeah, pretty
huge.
Wild. Anyway, we can't really review too much about the UKDFBA. Obviously, big things were announced. It was a very, very good show with a good standard. I think that's really all we can say, to be honest with you, mate.
Yeah.
And that is now leading us on to what is going to be probably also a very exciting MBW.
Indeed. I think it's going to be very, very spicy. Did you see on I did a Q&A the other day and I got asked, does the MBW International have an affiliation with the UKDFBA hurt it or help it? What's your thoughts on that? Keep talking. I've got my headphones in.
Well, I think the only way it would hurt it is if because obviously you have to compete in a UKDFBA show before you do the MBW. So UK based people or competitors need to do UKDFBA first before they qualify for the MBW, don't they?
Yeah.
So if the UKDFBA is not performing as well as what it can do, then obviously that's going to bottleneck the amount of people that obviously do get into that show, isn't it?
Yeah. I think, like, from a competitor's perspective, and I've had this myself this year. There's that many shows in the UK. You've almost got to decide which ones you're not aren't a priority. And like we said it last week, the competitor numbers for the UKDFBA was pretty poor if you compare it to the WNBF and then also the PCA this weekend. I don't need to see the PCA numbers this weekend to know that the PCA show is going to be way bigger. What is it, 29 or 30 classes on the Saturday? Right, that's probably going to be, on average, 10 people per class.
Yeah.
Your bikini classes are going to be absolutely stacked. Your men's physique classes are going to be stacked. And classic are going to be stacked, right? And then you'll have like figure, which might have like 6 or 7 in. Bodybuilding, which might have between 5 and 7 on each one. It's going to be bonkers, right? The fact that the UKDFBA had like a men's physique class of, 10 people?
Yeah. I
remember the days of short, medium and tall at a UKDFBA regional.
Yeah.
That's how much it's dropped off. And that's why, like, you know, Lee making the decision is completely the right one. People aren't interested.
Yeah. Yeah. It'll be interesting next year to see if the MBW is a standalone or if it will still be like you have to do UKFBA in order to be able to do MBW.
Yeah. I would love to be in the conversation for these things.
But yeah, I mean, we say this though, but like, you know, for instance, with UKDFBA next year, it might see a nice turn where, you know, numbers of competitors goes back up again, and we've got the free classes for like men's physique, you know, short, medium, tall, etc. We just don't know yet because I feel like there's going to be a lot of change over the next few months and going into next year as well.
Do you know what would be amazing next year is if the UKDFBA, PCA, and WNBF, maybe even BNBF as well, had like a group chat going where they all communicated what their plans are, and then there was a natural bodybuilding calendar that actually was of interest for all competitors rather than some. What's up with you, mate?
Yeah.
Hey?
Oh, she'd be needy.
I think she wants to go and run around outside, but Annabella's due home soon. I don't fancy Winnie getting run over.
No.
That'd be bad.
It's like a bodybuilding calendar.
Yeah, like, say every other weekend there was a big natural show rather than every weekend. And then that could kind of create a bit of an 8-week runway or even a 10-week runway for people to compete in.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be interesting. But I doubt that will happen, mate.
I live in hope.
Very much.
But, mate, right? A year ago, if you'd have said to me, Lee's going to step down next year, I would not have believed you.
Really?
Yeah, so I really do hope that the big dogs acknowledge that, you know, in order for them to grow, the whole sport needs to grow rather than it just being like, fuck it, we're doing this. Screw everyone else. Screw you all.
Yeah.
Because we all want to compete as frequently as possible.
Yeah, that is true. And how many UKDFBA shows have there been this year? There's been 2. I mean, look, if you're not going to compete earlier in the year either, are you? And then rock up to the MBW show.
Yeah, that's not a vibe, is it?
It's not a vibe. It's not a vibe.
Yeah.
Really. But anyway, mate, did you get any questions?
Yeah, I had a few. Is there anything else that I want to kind of go over? I think this weekend will be really, really good. What shows are there this weekend? Is it just PCA?
PCA is the only big one that I know of. Unless there's some like NPA or there's some UKUP.
Is there a... No. I was thinking it's PCA first timers as well, but that was last weekend. Anyway, it's PCA Naturals 4 and then finals the day after. That is what I'm thinking about.
Yeah. Man, I didn't realize you had so many Two Bros overall plates in the background there on your shelf.
Yeah, mate. Yeah. That's exactly what they all are.
The China Classic, China Classic. Oh, rate it, mate.
Yeah, very successful season, that one.
Right. First question. At peak off season, aka Dad Bod Stockton, how easily could you see off a 10k calorie challenge? To be honest with you, probably not as easily as in when I'm dieting. You know? Appetite's pretty...
I think I could smoke you at the minute on an eating challenge.
Oh, 100. Josh would wipe the floor with me with an eating challenge. I think I'd struggle right now to get 10k calories down. I could do it, but I just really would not enjoy it. I can eat.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Josh would absolutely smoke me right now. So yeah, not
Do you
very
want to do
easy.
a 10,000 calorie challenge?
Hmm?
Do you want to do a 10K challenge at some point?
Yeah, when I'm done dieting.
When's that? January?
About no, just before Christmas.
Christmas?
Yeah, just before Christmas.
Shall we do a festive 10K calorie challenge?
Yes. Sick.
I
look
can't
like I
wait.
need one, don't I? I really
Yeah.
look like I need one right now. 10K challenge.
You do, bro.
I'm
Looking
sure
really,
the kidneys will love that.
looking sliced and diced.
Question for you.
How to avoid getting fat in the off season? That is from Ian Talbot Balfe. Very easy one, mate. Avoid 10,000 calorie challenges with your friends.
Yeah.
I think, look, getting fat is part of being in your off season. You need to create an environment within your body where your body's able to build as much muscle as possible. If you're still lean, there's a greater chance that your body's going to use your muscle mass as a source of energy. So don't be afraid of putting on a bit of fat.
Don't get fat, get chunky.
Yeah.
I think there's a difference between fat and chunky. You know?
I don't know.
Anyway, so how to avoid it, right? So practical things you can actually do, like don't have loads and loads of shit food in the house.
Yep.
Like if you've just bought up at the mate, people do it all the time. They have like lists of things that they've been like craving throughout prep, and then they go and buy it as soon as their prep's done. And they fill the cupboards with it. It's like that's the worst thing that you can do, honestly. So yeah, set your environment up for success. Don't make lists and fantasize about food. Don't fill your fucking Instagram algorithm or TikTok algorithm with just loads of food challenges, because again, you're just priming your mind to want to go crazy after prep. And then just have goals set once you finish prep.
Yeah. Tom did a reel on it, but it's something that I always try to put onto my clients as well. 3 weeks, 4 weeks before the end of prep, sit and think about what you want to do next.
Yeah.
And it could be anything. You know, it could be something like decorating your house. It could be starting something. Like, I'll remind everyone every few months because it's so important. But me and Tom started this podcast at the back end of our prep because we wanted to start a podcast. But I think we both knew that we needed something else to sink our teeth into. Mm-hmm. And I can't speak on behalf of Tom, but I'm absolutely certain that this is one of the best things that I've ever done in my life.
Mm-hmm.
It's the most fulfilling work that I've not been paid for that I've ever done.
Yeah. Yeah, we've never actually been paid for it, have we? I wonder when we're going to actually start earning money from it.
Yeah. There was that time that we were meant to get commission, but then the guy just basically disappeared.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was a wild time. Wild time.
Yeah. Crazy.
Scum. Absolute scum of the earth. Anyway. Yeah. I suppose we could put it behind a paywall.
We could.
I think that would be cool, that. I know full well that if we did that, there's a thing called Patreon. Where we could charge £6 a month. But in us charging £6 a month, say we had 100 people, that's 600 quid that we can put into doing other things.
Yeah.
Not for the podcast, for the community. It's really weird, right? Even if we had 200 quid, right? And that could pay for an editor or pay for space for us to go and do an in-person podcast. And I know what you're all thinking. Oh, boys, you're online coaches. You earn decent whacks. It's so difficult to spend money on that and it be tax deductible for our own businesses.
Yeah.
We don't run a podcast. Our business isn't a podcast. So renting a podcast studio is just fucking red flags galore.
Yeah. Yeah, any money we spend on this, which we do, is
personal income.
Just pouring it in.
Yeah. Yeah. And me and Tom have had this conversation recently on what could we do to help actually boost the podcast? And a lot of it comes down to investment. So if anyone is listening that's oh, sorry, I've got this brand or this product and I would like to sponsor the podcast, by all means do it, because it would give us, I don't know, more of an opportunity to drive the podcast better.
Yeah.
It's not doing bad. It's just kind of growing very, very organically at the minute rather than us forcing
there's
growth.
nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong
yeah.
with that. But I think there's a lot more eyes and a lot more people that would want to be within this little community that just haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. 100%.
So, yeah.
Go on then.
Mr. Tom H Fitness. Well done the other day, bro. Getting on your stage
well
for the
done,
first time. My guy. Top 5 energy drink flavors. Any brand. Sorry, mate. He's saying sorry to me because he knows I'm no longer a consumer of the stimulated beverages.
Do you want to go first then,
top
mate?
5 energy drink brands. No hesitation. Number 1, mate, I've got to say it, Ghost.
That's not what I thought you were going to say. Which one?
Well,
which Ghost?
Look, in my heart, it's Monster. Okay?
Yeah.
But I do
my
think
tongue.
Ghost, in general, like Ghost's branding, flavoring, and stuff like that, they are elite. But there's just something about that white Monster for me that just, yeah.
There's something elite about a white Monster.
Did you see? I think the number 1 brand is Ghost, but I think my favorite energy drink is the white Monster. But he's asking what the favorite brands are. Oh no!
No,
his
favourite
fucking
energy drink.
hell! I'm being an idiot. Sorry, prep brain.
You are?
Yeah, top 5 energy drink flavors.
Right,
Any
okay.
brand.
Great.
Okay. White Monster.
Right, White Monster's number 1 for me as well. Right, it's the only one that like I could consistently have. If you said, Josh, you can only have a White Monster between now and the end of time, I'd go, okay, that's fine.
Sound. Yeah. I feel like with that as well, it's like just saying like, oh, I don't drink tea, but if someone says, oh, do you want a cup of tea? It's like, it's just reliable, isn't it? You know it's going to be all right. You enjoy it. What's she doing?
You see her?
She was asleep then. You just distracted her. Did you wake her up?
She can't work out where she wants to lay.
Oh. Is she letting the sun?
Oh my God. So she'll like lay in the sun and then she'll get too warm and then she'll try and like lay on the cold floor. So funny. Right, number 1, White Monster. Number 2,
100%.
I'm going to say Cherry Limeade Ghost.
I've never tried it.
Oh, it's good.
The sour watermelon one's good.
And I'm telling you now, Cherry Limeade is just like windmilling all over it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to have to...
Orange.
I can't order it. Don't drink them. Fuck.
Orange cream as well, is it? It's like an orange lolly. Ice pop.
I've had that. It almost has like a bit of a creamy...
Yeah.
It's not creamy, but it's weird how it's done, isn't it?
Have you had Orange Dreamsicle by Rain?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Ghost one is just like a little bit better than that.
Is it? Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I would go in 3rd place. So we've got White Money, Cherry Limeade, Orange Cream in 3rd. 4th, I would go for like one of the stupidly strong rains in America. So like sour gummy worm.
Is that like 300 milligrams of caffeine or something?
Yeah, it's like 350, 400. It's like having a pre-workout. Stupid.
Wow, everyone's bigger in the USA, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I can only comment on the ones I've ever tried, because I'm sure Josh has probably tried a lot more than me, because he does drink like 4 a day. But White Money, number 1.
I'm still chilling at 1 a day. It's coffee that's bad. And these little fuckers.
So White Money, number 1. Number 2 for me probably would be the sour watermelon Ghost. Then I've never tried the orange cream one from Ghost, but I've tried the orange dreamsicle from Rain, and that's pretty good. I'd say number 3. Honestly, I had like, this is like a couple months ago, I had a tiny sip of the new, what's it called? The new one. Lando.
Oh, Lando.
I think Lando's really refreshing. I'm all about refreshment, right? I don't like setting anything too sickly. Refreshment is the one. So I'd say Lando. And then the watermelon Rain. I like watermelon.
Okay.
Ice cold watermelon Rain is banging.
I wouldn't put that one there.
Really?
I would make. Can you remember the OG Blue Zero?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good boy.
That was the thing before like the
good
white one.
boy. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like a lighter, a little bit more refreshing. Doesn't taste like you're drinking goth juice, you know? It's just like a bit more of a toned down version.
You've got the wrong end of the stick, brother.
What?
It's the blue one. Full blue can, not the black with the blue M.
Oh, you're on about the Ultra.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ultra.
Mate, let me pull it up. Let me just pull it up quickly.
Can you not remember it? Absolute banger.
Yeah.
Every so often, I don't know, mate. Every so often, I will come across it in like random Bossman shops.
Is it because like some E numbers in it or something? This bad boy.
That bad boy.
Yeah.
Oh, I miss you.
So I've been nailing monsters, mate, since the Monster Zero.
Yeah.
Sugar.
Black and blue. I know the one. I know the one.
Yeah, so it tastes like the original Monster, but it's like slightly more refreshing. It's not as like sickly, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And Guzman used to drink all the time, and that's why I drank them all the time. And then he got onto the White Monsters, and then I got onto the White Monsters. So yeah,
mate, Guzman is the worst influence.
He is. He's like an anti-influencer, isn't he? You know?
Yeah, I've got an Adderall addiction now because of him. I'm joking.
Oh my god. So you got the what's the name? Ghost. What's it called? Your favourite one?
Cherry limeade.
Cherry limeade.
Sell it at Pit Stop. Discount code JC10. JC10.
There we go. Look, even Pit Stop. Mate, if you Google it, Pit Stop comes up pretty high up. That's pretty cool.
That's wild. Nice one, guys.
Yeah.
That is
on the
sick.
SEO game. Smashing it.
Yeah, well done.
But yeah, you can use code JC10 or you can use code Stockton10, whatever takes your fancy.
Whatever tickles your pickle.
What is the original Ghost? What does that taste like? Ghost original.
Oh, I want to say it's like a White Monster vibe.
Okay, but yeah,
it's not as good as White. It's not as good as White Monster.
Sour watermelon. Bang.
So some energy drink enthusiast may be thinking, Josh, why have you not mentioned 3D? Well, 3D is going through that transition, and I've not had any of the new flavors, and it's been that long since I've had the old flavors. It's hard for me to say, oh, that one was amazing. The green one used to be really good though.
Look at this free advertisement these are getting.
I know, Christ, this is the longest that we've ever spoken about something as well. Fucking energy drinks.
Galaxy Lime.
Tom sat there with his blue balls thinking, oh, I wish I could have one. But I've made my personality about how I've not had caffeine for 19 years.
Fuck off.
I know what laugh you do before you tell me to fuck off. You go, fuck off, leave me alone. Right, James Linford.
That's a you got me laugh. I was like, I've got nothing else to say laugh.
Mm-hmm.
And then the fuck off is just me lashing out because I'm just annoyed, you know. What's the Alphaland one taste like?
I can't remember, mate. It's been ages. 2 years since I've had that.
God. Anyway.
Right, James Linford, what's one bucket list item you want to tick off in the next couple of years? Oh, honestly, item. I'm not sure. Let's just say, like, what's one thing on your bucket list that you want to tick off in like the near future, relatively near future?
Well, for me, it's a fucking pro card.
Is it?
Yeah.
So, like, for me, I really want to be making moves at opening a gym in the next 12 to 24 months. I want that to be a realistic goal.
That's a business, though.
Mate, that's bucket list. That is bucket list.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so starting up a
pro
gym.
card's not an item. It's winning a show.
No, but you get the card, though, don't you?
Yeah. Did I tell you about my card? Right.
No.
So I had to pay for a new one to compete. Yeah?
Yeah.
Right. If I wanted to do the Worlds, I would have to buy another one. It expires 2 weeks before the Worlds. How bad is that? That's a poor do.
That's bad.
I don't know any other federations that do that. So if anyone knows of federations that run their months November to their years November to November, let me know. Because if that's like standard procedure, then fair play. But if it's not, then that is really snaky, and I don't rate that. So yeah, not cool. Not cool. Or completely normal. And if it's completely normal, then I need to get my head out my arse and my hand in my pocket and pay for another one. Yeah. I'm not doing the world, so not doing that.
In terms of gym, where would you want to open it up?
Manchester, Leeds, or Sheffield.
How come Manchester, Leeds, or Sheffield? Like, why not just like Sheffield or Leeds? Why Manchester?
Why Manchester? There's lots of people there.
Yeah.
Why Leeds? There's lots of people there. Why Sheffield? There's lots of people there.
I think there is a little bit of a tiny gap in Sheffield.
Yeah.
Tiny. It's slight because obviously people could just go over, like we live in Sheffield, but we can just go over to Ultraflex. But if there's a reason not to go over to Ultraflex, then...
Mate, I don't know if I've spoke about it on the podcast, but basically 2 years ago / 18 months ago, I had the opportunity to buy a gym in Sheffield. And it was mint. Gym was great. I had around about 700 active members that all paid £20 a month. So in theory would have turned over a decent amount of money, but the people that owned the gym were such pains to negotiate with. It was to the point of, right, Josh, this is how much we want for it. Right, okay, I'm going to go and speak to the bank. Right, go and speak to the bank, give me a provisional agreement on a loan, then go back, and then they'd go, oh, sorry, we meant that plus another 100 grand. All right, I'll go back to the bank. Right, speak to them. Yeah, sound. Then go back again. Oh, you'd be paying bank transfer. We want a large portion of it in physical cash. Right, okay, go fuck yourself. It just became impossible. But they messaged me maybe 3 months ago, and Annabella saw the message before me, and she was like, tell them to get fucked. I was like, yeah, right.
Really?
Yeah. It's just, and if you went to that gym, you'd be like, yeah, this is an amazing opportunity, but sometimes you just can't make things work with people.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
That is it, but maybe it'll work out for the better, mate.
Yeah. There you go. A couple of little insight into my brain. So pro card, Tom, do you want to go any deeper on that? Do you want to go for anything else?
I mean, I have thought gym as well, to be honest. Just because of that younger thought that I had when I first got into training, and I just gained a love for it. Being down in the southwest, going to those gyms and getting into bodybuilding, I was like, oh my god, like if only I could do this myself, I could make it so much better.
Yeah.
I could make it so much better, and that's where I kind of started fantasizing the idea of, again, owning my own gym.
One day, baby. TPP Liam, do you prefer the US gym influencer scene or UK? I'd probably say the UK, even though I don't really like the UK.
I prefer the UK's, the people in it, but I respect and rate the how the US people do it.
Yeah. I think a lot of the US people, it's incredibly cringy. For instance, the Trent twins. I've got a blocked nose. It's very hard to speak. I find them really quite irritating. But at the same time, there's a lot of influencers in the UK, like Jack's Fit or Dave Trains, that they come up and I'm just like, oh, shut up.
Yeah.
But then it's then I look at people like Eagles. I'm like, all right, Eagles pretty cool. I think Cuba's content's really good. Who else in the UK's content do you like?
The UK is just a lot more intense, I feel like.
It's very serious, isn't it?
Very, very serious. I feel like we need to relax a little bit. Just a little bit. Just chill out. You know, it's very, very serious. Who else's content do I rate in the UK, did you say? Joe Delaney.
Joe Delaney.
He's not bodybuilder, but I love Joe Delaney. I think he's a cool guy.
Yeah, very cool guy. Very cool guy. Yeah, so I prefer the UK. Yeah, similar to Tom, respect the US people's grand.
Yeah, well, I feel like the US is based very much off of a surface level social media styles. It's very flashy. It's very, oh, look, join us. You know, this is fucking cool. Legalize anabolic steroids. All that kind of shit. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not
Probably not the best form of influencing, but there we go.
Yeah, terrible influence. Right, Kyle Atkin, my boy. Biggest mistake you both made on your first prep? I ate pretty heavy between shows. So, like, I would finish show, or I'd do a show, and because I didn't really have a plan for the season, I'd be like, right, I'm done now. Then I'd go to fucking Domino's, slam a pizza, and, you know, just typical post-show shit. And then I would regret it, and then be like, right, I'm gonna compete again in 2 weeks. And that was kind of the pattern that my first season followed. It was kind of like, it was like a dipping your toe vibe, but then no kind of control after. Right. Weren't optimal.
Is it weird to say that I don't think I made any mistakes?
Maybe that's the mistake that you've made. You didn't make any mistakes. You should have made more mistakes.
No, I think the mistake I made was not setting any goals post prep, because I fucking I just didn't know what I was doing.
Well, then that's it.
I didn't binge or anything like that, or like overeat. Like, I'm actually really good with that stuff. But for me, it was just like, I just didn't know what to do with my training, and I just tried to stay lean for ages afterwards.
Yeah.
I think that, honestly, that's the only mistake that I made.
No, but then that's the mistake of your first prep. You tried to stay lean afterwards.
Yeah,
I looked at like why I placed the way that I placed, and it was like, yeah, obviously could have been leaner. You can always be leaner, especially after your first season of competing. Yeah. But it was mass, and the way that I saw it at the time, it was like, right, I need to get, if I'm going to get big, I need to eat big. And at the time, you know, you had people like Jake Brayley training at Ultraflex, who was natural and fucking big. You just kind of followed suit with what the bigger guys were doing. Yeah. And that was eat big or stay small. Keefe, fucking big boy.
He is. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say it's really the only mistake that I made, to be honest. Final question from me. Tom's plans for next season, shows, etc. I don't know, really. I mean, the only thing that I have my focus on is obviously the WNBF. I never like ruled out doing like a UKDFBA show, but obviously how things have been over the last few weeks, obviously that was a fact that was kind of pushing me away from it. But never say never. I think if things are going to be changing a little bit, then I might jump on, and if things line up, for a little bit of a UKDFBA show as well. But yeah, primary focus is WNBF. So Supernaturals, Dubai, I'll be going to them all.
Yeah. My regret, my biggest regret this year is not doing Dubai.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why'd you regret it?
Because I look so shit at the UK. Like, it wasn't me. I look at it, I'm like, that just was not me. You saw me yesterday. That's me. That's my standards.
Yeah. It was quite a bit different. I'm not just fucking saying that to gas you up.
Yeah. The show day video is live if you want to watch it.
That's what happens when you are low stress, Josh.
Yeah, I know, mate.
That's what happens.
Such a bad time.
Yeah, but
we live and we learn. Right, I'm happy. Exactly. I'm happy to wrap the podcast up here, mate.
Cool, lovely stuff. Do you want an outro, mate?
Thank you for listening, people. Next week, Tom, are you going to the PCA Naturals this weekend?
Potentially. I'm going to try to get down. Yeah.
Yes, I don't have a ticket, but because I've entered as a competitor, I'm hoping that that's going to be enough to have a ticket.
I reckon so.
Yeah. I'll just use that. Where's your tan, bro? Don't ask. Yeah, so we'll do a PCA Naturals big weekend review. Fingers crossed we'll have some wins to celebrate.
Yes. Lovely stuff. Right, people. Thank you very much for listening. Catch you in the next episode.
Stay bust.